If you want to get your ex back, but she started seeing somebody else, watch this video because I'm going to show you what to do. If you want to get her back, I want you to think about when you guys first met. When you met, you almost had the same value. You're probably a little higher than her. Now, let me tell you what I mean by value. By value means, first of all, the quality of your emotions, quality of your lifestyle. You were probably doing a little better than her. You're active, you're social, you're probably going out, you were talking to different people, and she was a little behind you. That's why women usually date up. They go with a guy who was better quality, better value, better energy. If she's seeing somebody else, if she's in a new relationship, either rebound or a serious relationship, and you're single, your value goes low because you don't have options, and she already has emotional backup. She can talk to somebody else. She probably has a good connection with that guy. Either it's a temporary or shallow connection, whatever. If it's a new connection, she has something exciting. There's some fire, there's some rush, and you don't have that. And if you want to get her back, you need to level with her, or if anything, go higher. That's why the first thing that you probably don't want to hear is that you also have to start dating, and it has to be somebody who's more attractive than her. If your goal is getting back together, because she's already seeing somebody else. Yeah, there are scenarios that she tells you, listen, I just need some time. I want some space, some time. I want to get back together. There's obviously nobody else. If that is the case, you don't date. You wait for her. But now if she's seeing somebody else, she's already moved forward from that relationship. The first thing you need to do is to level. And that means you start seeing somebody else who has better quality. Probably more beautiful, and better position in society, more social, better energy, all of that stuff that makes her a better quality woman than your ex. One other thing that I want to add here is that it really doesn't matter how much you miss her. It doesn't matter how hard your life is right now. I mean, of course it matters to you, but it doesn't matter to her. It doesn't matter how much you don't want her to date. It doesn't matter how much you don't want to look at other women. This thing that you're doing is very, 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 very transactional. And you have to put your emotions out of it if you want to get results. This means if you want to make decisions based on those emotions, based on nostalgia, oh, I'm missing her, I look at other girls, I can't even think about kissing them, or I stay with somebody else, all I was thinking about my ex. If you want to decide based on those emotions, you're not gonna win this race. You have to do it the right way. Means put your emotions out. I said in every video, if you want to get results in anything, take your negative emotions out. Don't act on those negative emotions. And now this means if you want to tell her that you don't even have any desire to see other women, she doesn't care. So dude, let's just cut this time and let's just stop wasting time and just go to do the right thing. Don't bring any of your emotions to her because she's not even going to hear you. And don't worry, you guys have history. If you've been together more than 6 months, that means you have history. It's not going to be that easy for her to forget you and just jump into something else with somebody else emotionally. Maybe it's physical, maybe it's just to forget you. But if you guys have history together, for her to just come and forget about you and start a serious relationship with somebody else, it's not that realistic. Sometimes I see exes go to a new relationship, but they're so messed up. She smokes, she drinks, she does all of these things that are not good for her, and she jumps into another relationship, then to another relationship. She's not gonna forget about you, man. I don't want her to panic and freak out and say, oh, she already started seeing somebody else. Look at your history. If you have more than 6 months together, the chances of her forgetting you this fast is almost impossible. I don't need to mention again that no contact is not the answer, because you will tell her you're not interested, or you don't know what to tell her to communicate with her, which both of those kill attraction. It's also manipulative. It gets her to forget about you, and also it stops your own recovery. So if you're no contact, you gotta stop. The alternative solution is in my book. The link is in the description. Make sure to download a free copy. Next really important thing that I wanted to remember is how to gauge and how to calibrate. I wish I could just say a cookie cutter solution for everybody, but every situation is different. So you basically have to calibrate what she's doing with this new dude. Maybe she does it to get your attention. Maybe she does it because she's just sick and tired of previous relationship. Maybe she does it to just really start something serious with this new guy. You need to be able to understand why she did this. And for you to understand this, you have to look back and see the reason why you guys broke up. What was the reason? Did you cheat? Did you take it for granted? Did love go away? What was the problem? if you want to get her back, instead of focusing, oh, how can I change her mind about this guy, or how can I convince her that I'm the right guy and I made mistakes so she should forgive me, dude, just go look at the problems that he had. The answer is there. If you fix those and you're also seeing somebody else, somebody who's better quality, you're doing your part. That's it. I will give you a text message to send her, but you need to do that at the same time. Most guys stay the same way. They see their ex goes and she starts doing crazy things with this new guy, and the dude panics and thinks, oh my god, oh fuck, she's gone, now she's gonna fall in love with this new guy, and then they're gonna have kids, and she's gonna forget about me, and all of that crazy stuff. And he just panics, and he stays in the same state for a long time. Instead of fixing himself, instead of meeting somebody else, instead of bringing his value higher so he's a better fit, a better match for his ex, he just puts himself lower and lower and lower. So make sure you don't fall into that trap. This is a value-based game. This is all about value and how of an attractive and high value guy you are. So if you don't know what you should do, if you're lost, if you're panicking about this new guy, you should take a step back, work on your confidence. As in your ex, she doesn't care, because women, if she's pretty, she gets attracted by guys all the time. But if you're rusty, dude, you gotta do a reverse gear and just take off. Do my course, do my free course on attraction, so you can meet somebody else. When you have women in your life, you feel better automatically because of the validation or a thousand different reasons. We need to fill this gap right now, and we don't have much time for you to fully recover. Then do this. If you want to get her back, this is like the clock's ticking basically, and you need to do all of these things fast. I've written the order of the things that you need to do in my book. The link is in the description. But I don't want you to wait and say, no. I don't have eyes for anybody else. I don't want to see anybody else. I just want to be with my ex. Dude, she's not saying this. So if you want to make this position, if you want to take this position, this is lower ground. You need to have a higher ground for you to be able to get her back. And I also want you to remember, dude, stop going for low quality. I know it's easier. I know you probably have anxiety of approaching women. I know you probably are not that great with dating or online dating, but we cannot go low quality. It's a big mistake that guys make. They meet somebody who has lower quality than their ex, and that is not good. Because if you go out with somebody who's not as attractive as your ex, subconsciously and consciously your confidence drops, because you compare and you feel the loss. You feel like, fuck man, what did I just lose? Then all of the mistakes that you made, they just get exaggerated, and like, oh man, I lost the best thing in my life. I'm not gonna be able to match the quality. So take a step back, learn ways to build attraction, build your confidence. You don't need to take a long time to do this. Do this really fast. You can do this really fast with my course, with my free course. That link is in the description. Do this really fast. Understand this. Go for better quality. Yes, there's almost 20 to 30% chance of success when you cold approach. There's no time to wait and be sad about yourself. Oh man, oh shit, I'm so rusty. Nobody cares. Let's move, and let's move really fast. And probably nobody tells you like this, but dude, I wish I could tell you, let's sit like a therapist and open this up and talk about your childhood, and let's see how you ended up codependent and now you have this obsession about her. Dude, there's no time. There's no time. Yes, I recommend, if you find a good therapist, which is harder than finding a good relationship, if you find a good therapist, go start working with this therapist, and it's going to take you a long time to fix the problems that come from many years ago. But if you want to get her back, you got to drop this obsession, because if you keep obsessing about her, all of your energy, instead of you finding somebody else so you can level your energy with your ex, instead of that, all of your energy goes to obsessing. Where is she? What is she doing? Let me go find this new guy, see what he does. Let me go see if they're serious, or they just got a ticket to go to Hawaii together. If you do that, all of your energy goes there, and you keep obsessing about her, and you really go crazy. You just put her on a pedestal. Remove social media. Don't look at anything she posts, because if you look at one of the photos, 5 seconds, dude, that's gonna bring so many memories, and that's gonna cost you like 1-2 hour, I don't know, a few hours of your focus. If you look at a photo, oh my god, I just saw a photo of her with a new guy. Don't do that to yourself. You want to get results, do the right thing. Heal, recover, get out, do it James Bond mode. If you want to be miserable and just go look at what you lost, the chances of you getting her back will be less and less. You really can operate with either fear and sadness and anxiety and tension, or confidence, hope, and willingness to move forward with your life. You get to pick. It's not my choice what you do, it's completely up to you what you want to do. If you want to do the right thing, then I can help you. And you gotta be very careful, man, because the default is the misery and sadness and fear without wasting time. Click on the link, download the book. It's free. It's called X-Pac Secrets. Read the book, understand state control system, the 4 steps, and then I'll show you what to do to get her back. This is Ben. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.